winter wind was biting, the hearth fire burning low. Snow gathered on the rooftops, and ice crept through the snow. The hall was full of travelers, of merchants' wives and men, telling tales they'd heard before, and swearing them again. I sat beside the firelight, a wanderer among the crowd. No throne, no chains, no titles, no need to speak aloud. Then through the noise and laughter, a voice rose small and clear. A child asked if the gods were real, and every soul could hear. The hall fell still around him, the way a forest does, when every bird stopped singing to listen for what was. An old man stared into his cup, a woman watched the flame. A skald forgot his next verse, and no one spoke a name. For once the question lingered, untouched by fear or pride, not asked to win an argument, but simply from inside. A child asked if the gods were real, and no one could decide. Are we the thunder in the mountains? Are we the whisper in the trees? Are we the stories passed through winters across forgotten northern seas? Are we the names that people carry long after stones have turned to dust? I looked into the firelight and wondered if we're us. I remembered ancient feasting halls, the sound of shields and song, the countless vows beneath the stars, the dead who've all moved on. I thought of Odin wandering, one eye upon the road, of Thor among the farmers, beneath the harvest load. I thought of Freya's sorrow, of Tyr and Fenrir's fate, of Heimdall by the rainbow bridge, still standing at the gate. The worlds grow old and quieter, the centuries move fast, and every year another tale slips gently to the past. The child looked toward his mother, she smiled but said no word. Perhaps she'd heard the old tales once, perhaps she'd never heard. Then he looked into the fire, as children often do, searching for a hidden shape inside the dancing hue. And there among the embers I saw his wonder burn, the same spark that lit our stories since the world began to turn. Are we the thunder in the mountains? Are we the whisper in the trees? Are we the stories passed through winters across forgotten northern seas? Are we the names that people carry long after stones have turned to dust? I looked into the firelight and wondered if we're us. The Eikthrunir still drinks above, the Norns still weave below. The eagle watches Yggdrasil, the roots still quietly grow. The world has changed 1,000 times, kingdoms rise and disappear, but every age leaves one small voice asking if we're here. And maybe that has always been the reason stories stay, not because gods cannot die, but because someone remembers anyway. We are the thunder in the mountains, we are the whisper in the trees, we are the stories passed through winters across forgotten northern seas. We are the names that people carry long after stones have turned to dust. And when that child looked up and smiled for just a moment, I think he saw us. The snow kept falling softly, the fire burned warm and red. The question lingered in the hall long after he'd gone to bed. And I sat there through the silence, watching embers fade from sight. A child asked if the gods were real, and no one slept that night.